Yo, what's up, guys? The Insane Game Freak here. Happy Christmas Eve. I hope at this point not all you kids are in bed yet because you know Santa, he's making his rounds and whatnot. So tonight I feel to bring you I guess a seasonal anime review. I'm not gonna. This is not gonna be anything crazy edits because this is just something I did on a whim. Plus, there's no manga this week, so I figured this is kind of like filler for you guys, even though I put anything on this channel. Anyways, I'm reviewing Panty and Stocking with Garterbelt. This is one of those. This is one of those anticipated ones, but really, it's probably one of the weirdest fucking uh, of animes of this season. Pretty much, the basic plot is two angels, Panty and Stocking, out of heaven, need to kill ghosts to collect these coins called heaven coins to get back into heaven, and that's the whole premise of the story. Main characters: Panty, Stocking, Garterbelt, Chuck, Brief. These are all the main protagonists. That's about it. 5 people. The ones that actually do things are pretty much just Panty and Stocking. Your antagonists right now, I think it's just the mayor and the demon sisters. Even though you don't see that much of the mayor at all until like the last few episodes, and the demon sisters you don't see until like episode 3 to 5, somewhere around there. I don't remember because it's been a while. It's been 13 weeks. It's a 13 episode series, and it's literally one of those series. I'm going to be just straight up honest with you. It's literally a what the fuck series. That is something I really. It's completely a what the fuck series, because half the episodes in the damn series don't even pertain to the plot. I think like when it first starts out, it's usually just killing ghosts, and it's just different ghosts in different situations, and that's how it rolls. But there are just some episodes that just completely just don't make any fucking sense. Like, this isn't a show that you watch for plot. This isn't a show you watch for real enjoyment. You watch the show to go, what the fuck, 13 times. I guess I should give some type of character description. Panty is a whore. That's her contradiction. She's a whore and she's a bitch. Point blank, which becomes kind of a thing that plays on later within like the last 2 or 3 episodes. She fucks guys all the time. Her actual goal, no, that's a spoiler. I'm not gonna say that, but let's just say she fucks guys all the time. She's a whore. Point blank. Stalking is probably the better of the two, but she's still a bitch. But she's very selfish. They're both selfish and they're both bitches. Stalking is just more of a sweet tooth. She really is into like candy and just any types of sweets. Chuck is like their quote-unquote dog, because I don't know what it actually is. Garterbelt is the priest, and he's a stereotypical priest in the sense that he likes little boys, and he's into that whole bondage crap. For whatever reason, he's black and he has an afro. I don't really know why you had a black priest. But whatever. There's no racial stereotypes there, honestly. Brief. I have no idea what the fuck Brief is doing there. Like, literally, Brief is one of those characters you don't know. He's a nerdy geek boy, which is what Pansy calls him. Well, actually, yeah, Pansy and Star can call him Geek Boy, because he's literally just there, and he's in love with Pansy. He shows up randomly in the series. Like, there is no episode dedicated to him. He just shows up randomly in the series. He's kind of like the voice of reason, even though no one listens to him and thinks he's a fucking loser. You know, ironically, he's probably my favorite character because he's the one who doesn't get on my nerves the most. It's probably him, then Garterbelt, then fucking Stocking. Just because I think Stocking's better than Panty. Panty's like the fucking worst character. Your antagonist, you got the Demon Sisters, who pretty much have the same abilities that Panty and Stocking do, which I should talk about for a second. The abilities Panty and Stocking have. Panty's ability is in her panties. Stocking's ability is in her stockings. Panty's turn into a gun, or guns. And she always carries, sometimes it's one gun, but sometimes I just see her have 2 guns for no reason. Stocking has swords. The Demon Sisters have about the same ability. Their panties turn into a gun, and one of their stockings turns into stockings. It's kind of like they're polar opposites, and like their mayor is like their Garterbelt. That's about it. They even have a little demon dog thing like Chuck. Brief is the only character that isn't cloned throughout these antagonists. Which you don't even see that much of the mayor, who was like the dude pulling the strings behind the Demon Sisters. And they talk about rules and shit. That's like their joke, or at least at the beginning of when they first show up. And then it kind of just goes away for no reason. The reason why I say this series is a what the fuck series is because almost everything that happens in the series just makes no sense. Like there's yes. If you are not very comfortable with sexual references, do not watch this show. Every episode has like 20 to 30 sex jokes. Because either fucking Panty is fucking somebody, or the ghost they're fighting has some type of sexual reference. Like, they're literally, one of the ghosts they fight is actually like a penis, in a sense. Like, they refer to it as a penis because that's what it looks like. One of the ghosts has like this whole, like, quick load shit, like, I'm speeding and I gotta get my load out quick, and just like a dick reference. And then you got another ghost. There's just a lot of sexual references within these ghosts. Like one of them kind of goes off into a bondage kind of deal. Which actually you find out about stalking, she's a freak. That's the other thing I forget to mention. That doesn't really show up much, but you find it out fairly easily. She's a freak. There's actually an even episode there, and then they're just dumb shit episodes. Like there's an episode literally where they're just waiting for Garterbelt to cook them some food and shit. Then you got another episode where Stalking falls in love with a ghost. And then just a lot of dumb fucking episodes. I don't even have a favorite. I think that your favorite episodes are going to be the episodes you watch for the first time, which would probably be the first few episodes. After that, it just kind of flatlines because literally most of the episodes are just them killing ghosts in random situations, and then for whatever reason it changes and starts flatlining into bullshit episodes. There's so much sex in each episode, it's ridiculous. There's actually an episode literally where you're watching like a war, like it's the Cold War or some shit, and the guys, the army guys, are actually like seamen, and then they're trying to make it over this hill, and the hill's actually a vagina. It's like what the fuck am I watching? You're gonna ask yourself this question every fucking episode. The reason why I watched this series was honestly because I think Teen Chibi did a couple of first impressions when all the fall animes were coming out, and I saw that one, and I was like, I'm not watching that because of the title. Then he said it was decent, and I was on the first episode, and the first episode is decent, but at that point, I'm just the kind of guy who has to finish what he starts. So I already got like 3 episodes in. I got 5 episodes in, and I was just like, what the fuck am I watching? But I was like, I'm already 5 episodes in, so that's about almost halfway. I said, fuck it, let's just finish it, and I finished it about 30 minutes ago. Oh my god! And there's a second season apparently. Well, at least the way the series ends sets it up for a second season. They even say like second season in the to be continued bullshit. Is there any pluses about the show? If you're into what the fuck humor, this is like your perfect show, because literally it's like, if you're the kind of person who laughs at like a lot at like what the fuck moments, you're gonna like this show just for that shit purely, because you go what the fuck in this show so many times, it's just and I just went to what the fuck like 4 or 5 times in the damn last episode. There's really no character development whatsoever. The best thing about the show is the soundtrack. It has like the best soundtrack I've heard. It's like techno. It's Japanese techno. The ending song is in English. Complete English. Don't understand why, but it sounds awesome. The soundtrack for the show is awesome. It has like it's like techno. Most of it's techno. But it has a couple of like slow tracks and just bass, but most of it's techno, and almost every soundtrack from the show it's just really good. That's about its strong point. It also seems to make fun of the whole Sailor Moon kind of transformations and shit, because when it does it, it's like kind of sexual, and then really what it turns into them is them holding guns and swords. Which the transformation doesn't even happen every episode. It happens like once every 4 to 5 episodes. I think it happens like maybe 3 times completely. No, I take it back. Maybe 4 to 5 times completely throughout the entire series. Is it a show you should watch? Not really. I honestly give it like a 4 or a 5 because fuck. It's too much random bullshit all the time. Too much sex in every episode. There's like a sexual window every episode, and there's multiple sexual innuendos in every episode, and it's just like at a certain point you're just like, fuck it, like literally, because it happens like every episode, someone's fucking somebody. There's a fucking episode dedicated to like them, like this naked run, no, this like underwear run, where like all these kids at school just run naked, not really naked, but in their underwear during like, and they do go to school, but it's not really anything serious. It's like school is just kind of just a change of scenery is really what it seems like. They just use this as a change of a background because it's still the same shit. It isn't like they're actually in classes. That's where the Demon Sisters first show up because they're talking about rules and shit. And this, is it a show you really should watch? Unless you're unless you're really into really sexual, dirty humor, and you like a lot of sex in your anime without it being in hentai, which it might as well have been. It's just ecchi. It should, I mean, honestly, as much shit they put in there, it might as well have just been a hentai. Unless you're into really, really, really dirty humor or dirty animes in general, and you like bitch main characters, go for it. But honestly, for a normal anime fan, you're not gonna like this shit. You're not. I didn't like this shit. I'm only watching the second season because the second season has actually a fairly interesting premise. Plus that I've gone too far. It's like Bleach. I've already gone too far. I might as well finish it. I might do another video tonight, or I'm gonna do a recap. I think we have one more week of December, which is next week, and I think that week is when I think there should be one more Shonen Jump issue for 2010. If there's not, then I'll probably just do a One Piece and Bleach and Naruto recap for the year. If not, then if it is though, I'll review Bleach and One Piece next week and do the recap then. But that is all because I think Bleach doesn't come out next week, so Bleach we don't get until 2011. So I guess my Bleach break just started early. But anyways, that is my review for Penny and Stocking. It's not really a good show unless you're into really dirty shit. Like you gotta be one dirty ass motherfucker to like these episodes purely. But that is it. Happy Christmas Eve. Hope you get you guys presents tomorrow. Merry Christmas if I don't make another video tonight or tomorrow. And watch Penny and Stocking if you think you're dirty enough. Peace.